Pipe fitters are doing their part to help them with the 5th annual Heats On project.
This is the 5th year in a row that the Mechanical Contractors Association and Local 562 has done this. The demonstration of how these people care about the poor and the elderly in this community, and I think it's a real statement to the entire community. Every year now, we've had more and more volunteers come out, and this year, in addition to trying to help people with their heating systems, we're introducing the idea of fire safety, and we're bringing in smoke detectors to be installed in all the homes, and they're changing batteries in smoke detectors that are in the homes to make sure that they're operational. I think it's a wonderful statement on the part of the working people and the mechanical contractors. 5 years ago, along with Local 562, we got together and decided that we wanted to help the needy of St. Louis, and so we contacted the city with our idea, and 5 years later, here we are with over 140 trucks and 200 volunteers. This year, it's over $200,000 that will be donated this afternoon in material and labor. We are very fortunate, and we know there are less fortunate that need help, and we don't look at it as giving away work. We look at it as helping those that are really in need. And as you can see by the turnout today, the men think the same way and have donated their Saturdays.
It's a real good idea. It gives our local a chance to get out and do something good for the community.
It's the organization of unions and the people. We're out to help the people, our own brother members, families. It could be your grandma, it could be your relative. We're out there helping. It just helps. It's good for the community. I think we need more of it, but it just symbolizes what unions do. Wake up in the morning, you think, boy, I got it rough today, and then you go down in these neighborhoods, and these people, when they got the oven open for their heat, you know there's problems, and they're lucky if they can afford that, the gas for the oven. So it's something to see. Putting these smoke alarms in helps, and it can only minimize the problems that these people have. With the way the economy's set up, you're going to see more of it, and it's going to spread out throughout the community. But like I said, we're going to try to minimize what we got. You can't do them all, but each year you can try to help somebody. If you help one person, you've accomplished something.
Falling out and all the fumes staying in the house, so we'll fasten that. And this is all you got, is just one space heater?
How long have you lived here?
1956.
1956. I guess things have changed around here.
Really? Changed a whole lot. Used to be houses all across the street, and on each side of the street. All the houses all gone. It's just about 3 families here now, in this block.
And how are you making out in this economy?
Well, it's bad, but a lot of help to the good Lord. I got a lot of bills, but I'm doing pretty good with them so far.
You live on what funds what money do you live on?
Oh, Social Security.
The Social Security, that's all? One check a month?
That's right, one check a month.
And how do you feel about the service that's being provided today?
Oh, well, it's great. Seems like they're doing a nice job, as far as I know, because I don't know how their job do, but it seems like they're doing a nice job.
What do you think about the winter coming up? Are you a little concerned about what kind of winter it'll be?
Well, I hope we don't have too bad a winter, but nobody knows.
And how do you heat the house here?
I have as I said, I have a wood stove and that stove, and then I have a gas stove in the kitchen.
Well, we have a conference committee that meets about once a month with the mechanical contractors, and the idea was thrown out on the table. And the first year we did it at Christmas time. We thought it was a good idea, and it was such a success that we thought we better move back to the beginning of the heating season. And from then on, for the last 5 years, we've been doing over 200 homes, 200 to 400 homes a year. Well, I think we're very well paid when we work, which lately we haven't. But I think they have to give back something to the community. And I think it also makes men aware that there is poor people, there are handicapped people, and there are elderly people, and they do need help. And you wouldn't get this many men coming back for 5 years if they didn't feel good about it at the end of the day.
A lot of this might confirm what George Bush says about the 1,000 points of light, that he would say, well, if we just have volunteers in the community, all our problems are solved. And what do you think about that?
I don't agree with that. I agree if everyone had jobs, you wouldn't need to do this. It's great to do it, and it's fine to do it, but I would rather see it where we didn't have to do it.
Is there anybody we missed?
I think most people would like to have a job. You would always have some handicapped people. You're always going to have elderly people, but I don't see the need to have this many poor people.
We have probably one of the best labor management climates of any construction industry in the community, first of all, but you can't help. The more things that you do positive together, you build like this, the wall, the more bricks of goodwill you put together, you make the labor management relationship wall stand stronger together. And this is probably, this together with our Christmas basket program in December, is two of the finest things that anybody could do to make that relationship stick. Truly goodwill effort on the part of mechanical contractors and pipe fitters, because as you probably know already, these men and these firms do not do residential work. In other words, there is no benefit. This is true altruism. I mean, if there is such anymore, I mean, this is generosity at its best.
We're going to watch the flame come on and watch how it lights off.
Okay.
I'll go see if they'll turn it up for me. There it goes. Lit off nice. It's a real nice blue flame.
Henry Bynum.
Hi, and how old are you, Henry?
76, 77.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in these hard economic times, it's pretty tough to get your furnace worked on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
because I don't get over that much money, see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get over a little bit, but not that much.
Uh-huh. You're on disability and Social Security? You get
just Social Security, that's all I get.
The hard economic times, how do you feel about that?
Well, they're tough. Well, I just have to make out with them.
Why are you out here today? Obviously, it's a beautiful day. You might be wanting to do something else today. Why don't you tell us why you're both here?
Well, it's just something that we do every year. It's something that people that can't afford to have their furnaces checked, and flues and everything for the safety of it is the main thing. Because a lot of people don't pay attention to the furnace. It works, so leave it alone. And it could be in bad shape. It could be putting out carbon monoxide or something like that and really bother them physically. We check the flues, check the heat exchangers, and the operation of the furnace.
And what kind of conditions do you find out there among the people that you're checking?
Once in a while you find some bad ones. A lot of times they'll use like a gas burner for heat, which has no pilot safety or has no control on it. They just turn a gas valve on and light it with a match. And that's very unsafe. And it puts all the carbon monoxide in the house. It doesn't vent it outside.
And let me ask you how you feel about doing this. Same question.
Oh, I think it's something good that we should do. People should do more of it. To these people who can't afford to have people come in and make sure that it is safe. And a lot of times, just like in there's small things that could be a potential hazard later on.
I mean, this is something we should do. You should put something back in the community. I mean, you get enough out of the community and enough work and everything. We should put something back into it. And this is just something that has to be done and should be done. And we know what's safe and what isn't, so we may as well do it.
Well, we work all over the city, so we see that, you come in construction business, you're never in the same place twice, so you're always running into people that are less fortunate than you, and sometimes it really tears your heart out. I know doing this really, gosh, sometimes we've actually given some people money before because you feel like, gosh, the reason I do it, it just makes me feel good to come here and do, to help other people and to, I think anybody that participates in this benefits from it. The contractor benefits from it. We benefit from it just by feeling good, and the people we help benefit from it.
That's it for this edition of Labor Vision. Our show deals with issues of work, working people, and the workplace. We'd like to hear from you. Write to us, care of Double Helix, 625 North Euclid, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. Thanks for watching Labor Vision.